equals account. Now this page can be used for displaying data from account object. Okay, and we cannot use this page for displaying data from some other object. Okay, how do we display data? It's very simple. The expression is object name, so exclamation mark object name dot field name. So this is the expression within curly brackets, exclamation mark object name dot field name. So this is the expression for displaying data on the page. Now if you say contact dot name here, and click on save, you see it throws an error. What is the error? Unknown property. So it does not recognize contact. Why? Because my standard controller is account. Since your standard controller is account, it can display data only from account page. Here, or account object. If I say account.name, then it will not throw error. It knows what account is, right? Because the standard controller is account. So whenever you set up a standard controller for a page, it basically connects that page with that given object in the backend. Okay, then you can use that page to display data from that object. So Vajit, clear with you so far? Hello, Subhajit, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Is it clear?
Yes, I can hear. Yes. No
it's
question.
clear? Right. Okay. So first of all, let us create a very simple and basic page. I mean, we have understood how we are using a controller, right? I want you to create a simple page where I say I want a very simple page where it should say account name, type, industry, phone and fax. I want to create a page which should display data of the account, only these 5 fields. Okay. So account name can be IBM, type can be customer, industry can be technology, phone number can be, fax can be anything. So let's say I want to create this kind of a page. On the full entire page, I just want this much. Account name of the account should come, type of the account should come, industry, and phone and fax. Okay. So since we want data to be displayed from account object, so for that page, standard controller should be what? Account, right? So let's do that thing. We have already put standard controller equals account, and look into this. Okay, so this first one within this B tag is the label, and this will show the value, this expression, formula expression, account.name. This will show the actual value, name of the account, and that's the label. Let me copy this. Name, type, industry, phone, fax. You have to make sure you are using the right field and object name, because if there is a error in the field and object name, it will not recognize that. Right? We've created a simple page for displaying name, type, industry, phone, fax for an account, but it does not show any values. It just shows the labels. Why does it not show the values? Corresponding to account name, it should show some account name, right? Why is it not showing any account name or type, or why is it not showing values? Why is it just showing the labels? Who can answer that?
Because we haven't provided a value to this
Right.
account name and
Right. So what we have done here, exactly, I mean, both of you are correct. So we have done a connection here where we say standard controller equal account. So that connects this page with the account table or account object. That's correct. Now we have said show the value of account name and type and industry now. But now the big question is that for which record? Under account object, we might have 100, we might have 1000 accounts. We have not specified it anywhere that we want to see the value of which record, right? That is the reason why it does not show any result. Okay. So for that reason, what we have to do, we have to supply the ID of that account. Okay. Where do we supply the ID of the record so that it can understand? ID needs to be supplied on the URL. So this page, the page that we create on a Visualforce standard controller using a standard control, is basically a template page. So you have designed the template. Now you have to suffix the ID of the record. Whichever record you want to use on this page, you have to suffix the ID of the record here, and value of that particular record will come here. So let me just go to this thing. Let me get the record ID from one of the accounts. Okay. So let's say this is the account. Okay. I want to see this account's value there. So what we need to do, we just need to pick the ID of this record. Which is the ID? Here is the ID of the record. Any record you open, it can be anything. Account, contact, whatever record you open, you will see that there is an ID of that record at the top after salesforce.com/. So we just need to copy this ID, copy this, go back to your Visualforce page. After the name of Visualforce page, put $ID equals, $ID equals, and then paste the ID. Press enter. Now it shows values. So V1 that we created that Visualforce page is basically a template page. Okay, depending on what ID is supplied in the URL, it will take the values. Is this clear? Any question on this, Subhajit?
No.
Clear, right? Okay. So let's go and do it for one more object. Let's do it for opportunity, the same kind of thing. And this time you will need to tell me what I need to do. I need a page for opportunity where I want to display the name of the opportunity, amount of the opportunity, and expected revenue of the opportunity, and close date and stage name. So these are the values that I want to display for opportunity. I want to create a page where I want to display these values for opportunity. So tell me, how do I start? What should I do first? First of all, create a new page. Okay. Keep on telling me the steps one by one. I create a new page. I do not know what to do next. Page is done. Now, what? Delete this internal content. What next? Standard controller equals account equals opportunity. Account or opportunity, Subhajit?
Opportunity.
Because you want to create the page for opportunity, right? And then the label, name, and here what will be the expression here? Swajit, is this correct?
Opportunity, yes. Yep.
Okay. Right.
Object dot field. Yep.
Right. Now we just have to paste it. So for this, what should it be? Okay, I'll just give you the label. You will have to tell me the expressions. Stage, close date, and expected revenue. Okay, tell me, so what should I put here?
Amount.
AMOUNT. What shall I put here?
Stage.
Here?
Close date.
Right.
Expected.
Correct. Now let me go and save it. Okay. It gives an error. It does not recognize what is opportunity.close.
Close underscore date.
So what is the name of this field? How will we get that? Go back to your setup, customize, go to setup, customize, and under